Hi guys, welcome to the Blue Pod. This is my podcast and thanks for watching. Hi guys, welcome to the Blue Podcast. My name is Kara and thank you guys for watching today's episode. So if you guys don't know me, I'm Kara and I started this podcast in November. I just wanted to spread autism awareness and also just talk about situations with autism and the effects that this can have. But I have not been on YouTube in a few weeks, so I'm super sorry if you guys have been waiting for an episode. I just got really busy. I sprained my ankle. That was not really fun. Just got very busy. My sister came home from college. Just all the usual spring things. I'm sorry I haven't been on here. I apologize. If you guys were setting your timers for Wednesday to watch it, I'm sorry, but I decided I'm going to release an episode on Friday. So that would make my schedule a little bit easier so I can get my podcast done in the middle. Just have part of the week to help me do it. So thank you guys for being patient. I know this is probably not what you want. Hi guys, welcome back to the Blue Pod. My name is Kara and thank you guys for watching this episode. So today I'm going to go a little bit heavier than I have before. So this is kind of just a newer style of Blue Pod, trying to go more in depth. So if you guys don't know me, my name's Kara. I own this lovely podcast named The Blue Pod. I want to share a little bit about my story because I think it's really important to know. So a lot of people, when they have special needs or autism, get diagnosed very early on. I did not get diagnosed till I was 11. That's a pretty long time to not know anything. But when I was younger in elementary school, I would cry a lot. I did not make good. I had friends. I just had a hard time making friends, and there was just something not right. And I just think it's hard because not a lot of people know the signs, and where I was living, it was pretty hard to probably get all the information I needed to get what I need to succeed. So we kind of had to move states, which was not a bad thing at all. I mean, there was change, so that was kind of hard. But I think the move made me a better person, and I just think I'm in a better place now because I had a lot of community with the certain school I went to. I'm not going to name any names, but I just think it was just a very good experience because I got to meet a lot of people who had the similar diagnosis to me, and I feel like I was that quiet kid just in a chair sitting in a corner. It just really hard to make friends if you're autistic, and I get it. Sometimes you have a little bit harder time making friends. I just am very grateful that I'm able to be really high functioning, and a lot of people sometimes aren't, but that's okay. If you are autistic, I get it. Some days are harder than others, like different changes or moves or going to school or going to a different school. It's just really hard sometimes. And I just think this podcast, I'm trying to give you guys some space where you can talk about it, and it's not like an elephant in the room. And I know I'm being very vulnerable today. I was just thinking this would be a great topic. Since I haven't been on here in a minute, I wanted to make this podcast for people to know what autism is and to be like, oh, this is why this is happening. I'm not mad at anyone. I'm just saying this is my life experience. And I just think this is a video that's very passionate. And I think this is what I want to do. And this was a dream of mine about 2 years ago. I was like, you know what? It'd be so good to have a podcast, a platform with people with autism and special needs to come. And I just think this is very impactful. So if you guys want to go on, keep learning about me, about my journey, just keep subscribing, like, comment. I know this is somewhat hard for people, but I want to be open with you guys, and I'm not saying you're bad because you have autism. You're perfectly great. I just want to be vulnerable. I know this video might be a little bit confusing, but this is my story, my experience. It could be different. I've actually I've been very thankful because I've been able to get employed, which has been very nice. I just think it's really important. And with me being fully functional, I'm able to get a job, like go to the store by myself or do different things. And I'm just super thankful that people have been put in place in my life and helps me out through some tough things. Like, I have had the hardest time learning how to drive. Just tell me about it if you're autistic. And it's just like, because there's not really that much research going into autistic drivers. They're more safe, but I think when I take that driver's test, I get so stressed out. I don't know what happened, but that's just what I struggle with. I also struggle with math, and I didn't struggle with other subjects. I'm just saying this is a very vulnerable episode, and I hope this brings you guys some insight of what it really is like. And definitely, like, changes can be hard. I did say there was a few changes in the intro of the video, but I will get into those later, probably a while. I just think this is what I'm supposed to do, and I'm supposed to help. And I hope you guys see that this is not supposed to. This is one thing I want to do, just outreach to people who have autism or difficulties communicating. Also, communication can be very hard sometimes. I've had to dealt with it for a little bit, but then once I left high school, I'm communicating a lot better, which I think I got that help where I needed it, and it was just super important. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you guys for watching the Blue Pod. And I hope this video will give you guys a little bit more perspective of me. I'm being very vulnerable today, so thank you guys for watching this podcast, and I hope you like this video, and please subscribe and like, and also check out my comfort link in my bio and my Instagram always. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you guys for watching my podcast.